All right, we back again with another one. Now, I know you've seen this before. I mean, there's plenty Rasta pasta dishes on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. But I'm going to show you today how I do it. And I got a little special ingredient that doesn't normally go in this, but I had some left over, so I wanted to use it and get rid of it. But trust me, it's game changing. Check this out. Sit tight. Let me show you exactly how I did it. All right, we're back at the cutting board. Here's all the ingredients for today. Let's start with the star of the show, the chicken breast. It's already washed, cleaned. I cut off the fat and the gristle. In this bowl, we have our mixed vegetables. I have mushrooms, carrots, broccoli, onions, you name it in this one. We have our heavy cream. We have our white wine or white cooking wine. You can buy this at Publix, Walmart, any store you want. We have our classic coconut milk. Now you can make it fresh with water and coconut, blend it, and use a cheesecloth and pretty much get a better result, but that's what I'm using. We have our ginger paste. We have our garlic paste. And we have that special ingredient I told you I had. This is smoked sausage, beef sausage. I didn't want it to go bad, so I decided to use it in this dish. We have our dry jerk seasoning that I made myself. We have our scotch bonnet, our allspice or pimento berries that I'm going to crush up using a mortar. We have our fresh parsley. Now don't let this intimidate you. This is super simple. It's a little ingredients and it's easy to make, trust me. All right, let's go ahead and marinate our chicken breast. Now let's start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil or whatever you have available. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our jerk seasoning. Now you can use wet marinade, but for this recipe, I prefer to use the dry. And in fact, I made it myself. You can follow the recipe below and make it yourself also. This way is better because you kind of control how much sodium is put in this, but otherwise you can't. Now here's another trick. You can go ahead and break the muscle right here. This keeps the chicken from tightening up like a fist once you make it. Whether you grill it, you saute it, bake it, it always tightens up, but this prevents that. So break right here along this line and it keeps it from tightening up. Now go ahead and add some seasoning to those areas. And then once you do that, cover it up, put it in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes or until your heart is content. Get your skillet ready, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, for this part, I'm gonna go ahead and use a grilled cast iron skillet. Now, you can get this from Costco or any store that sells restaurant equipment, but traditionally we know jerk chicken is usually smoked on a grill, but the average person won't have access to that, and they don't have no knowledge of smoking meat. So I'm showing you this way because it seems more familiar to the average person and the average households. We're gonna go ahead and put the chicken breast in the skillet over a medium heat, and we're gonna go ahead and cook this down till it gets to 165 degrees. It should take about 5 to 7 minutes to do so. And once you get it to 165 degrees, pull it, put it on a sheet tray or whatever pan or plate you have available, and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes because you want all the juices that came out to go back into the meat, which makes it nice and juicy. So once you do that, go ahead and start your pasta. And then 10 to 15 minutes later, go ahead and cut your chicken breast. Okay, now that we have our saute station set up, we're gonna go ahead and add some oil to our pan first. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the ingredient, and that's smoked sausage, beef that is. I believe it's gonna add a nice vibe to the flavor of this dish, so I'm using it. But you can opt out of the sausage and you can just use the chicken breast. But real Rastas, when they get Rasta pasta, it doesn't have meat in it anyway. So you can make this without meat, or if you like me and like the chicken breast and the sausage, you can add that too. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and add our vegetable medley. We have broccoli, carrots, mushrooms, onions, green pepper, red pepper. We also have some garlic paste and ginger paste that we're gonna add once we cook this down. Cook this for maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and then add your garlic paste, and then add your ginger paste. After that, add the pasta. Now you can use penne pasta, you can use linguine, you can use spaghetti, you can use bow tie, whichever pasta you have available, it doesn't matter, you can use it. But I'm used to seeing rasta pasta made with either linguine or penne pasta or penne pasta, however you can pronounce it. All right, next we have our ginger paste. We're gonna do like, I guess a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, and then we're gonna do a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of garlic paste. Now, you can use fresh ginger, fresh garlic, it definitely would be better. But I'm doing this for people who have certain ingredients in their kitchen. You may not have fresh ginger, you may not have fresh garlic, but you definitely will have some garlic paste, some ginger paste. So use that, it'll be perfectly fine. I also added some of that white wine. I did like a quarter cup of white wine, but you can add as much as you prefer. And then once you add the wine, let it kind of cook the alcohol off, and then add the pasta to it. Shortly after, we're gonna add our same dry jerk seasoning. Then go ahead and give that a mix. Let that cook down. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to our cream sauce. Now, usually I use the Walkerman's or the Grace Jerk wet seasoning or marinade. I didn't have any, so I opted to use the dry rub. It added some nice jerk flavor to it, but of course the wet marinade will make it a whole lot better. Go ahead and add your heavy cream. And then after the heavy cream, we're gonna go ahead and add our coconut milk. Now, in restaurants, everything is fairly quick, like very fast. So we just kind of do it on the fly. We add our heavy cream, add our coconut milk, add our seasonings, and then we cook it down so everything starts to reduce. Okay, after about 5 to 7 minutes of sauteing, we're gonna go ahead and add our allspice and our fresh Scotch bonnet pepper. Now, if you don't have this pepper, you can get habaneros, that'll work too. Now, cook it to this consistency, cut your heat off, and let's serve it. All right, after about 15 minutes, our pasta is done and our chicken breast is rested. Now, it's not overcooked. You can see it's not shredding. It's not hard to cut. And this chicken breast is full of flavor. I promise you, that jerk seasoning took this thing over the top. Now, let me show you how juicy this chicken breast is. Take a look. This is what you want to see once you cut the chicken breast. You want to see this right here. It's not dry at all. This thing is super juicy. Not overcooked, perfectly cooked. And then go ahead and grab your bowl or your plate. Mix the pasta up in the pan first. Then add it to your bowl or your plate. And then add the chicken breast and the sauce right on top of that. And then we're done. All right, boom, there you have it. This is my version of Rasta pasta. And I know my Jamaican family, please don't get on my head. I already know this sausage do not go in this dish, but I used it because I had it and I want to get rid of it, and it add a nice flavor to this dish. But make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share this video for me also, as it will help the channel grow. See you on the next one.